DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. Make sure you log on. DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. You already know what's on there. The link is right below in the description box. Listen, everything is below in the description box. I know sometimes people say that, but if you go below the videos, everything is in the description box. Everything. I mean, everything. And only for $100, I'll promote your content on my Twitter, Facebook, Insta stories, 2 YouTube communities, threads, and DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Yeah. Let's see if this works. Nope. The music don't want to kick in the beginning. I don't know what that's all about. See that? What is that all about? It'll work fine when y'all not here. And then when y'all get on here, it just shows off. No, we gonna try it again. Hold up. We gonna try it again. Hold up. See? We're gonna show off. What is that all about? Where's the music? So let's try this. Let's see if this works. What is that all about? All right, let's try this. Still don't want to work on cue. What are you doing? You got me looking crazy? All right, let's take that out. What? You trying to play me? Man. Forget it. That was just highly disrespectful in front of my audience. Got me looking unprofessional. Hit the like button. Get them likes up. Ooh, that 4-mile walk today got to me. Oh, man. I ain't even put my watch back on. Anyway, man. All right. Oh, you know, it's funny because I had seen the numbers say it was 78 people in here. Then it was 59, 78, 59, 59, 78. I promise you, I just saw that just now. I don't know what's going on. Y'all got to stop what y'all doing. All right? This YouTube, just stop. But what can you do? I wanted to endorse another product, but I ain't endorsing it unless they... See, when you got a platform, right, you want to go before the audience and say, and then you realize your influence might make people purchase stuff. But what's in it for me? I mean, I want y'all to get a hold of some stuff, but what's in it for me? So, yeah. I ain't telling you. But I purchased some nice things. So, that wasn't really going on today. I ain't really want to talk about too much. So I'll just get on here and just chat it up for a few, then I'm getting up off here. Well, last night, all right, keep it real. Who's like me when it's time to go to bed, right? And then you laying down and then you scrolling that phone. You just scrolling. You're supposed to be asleep. Now, I don't know about y'all, but before I go to sleep, the stuff I watch, y'all might not be into what I watch. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret that y'all might not know about me. Before I go to sleep, I watch pimple pop videos. I might be by myself, but I watch pimple pop videos. Something about nasty cysts being bust is relaxing. I can't call it. I don't know what it is. It's just, I know what a lipoma is, a dilated pore, a whiner. I know what a Seattle cystoma is. I know what every type of bump there is. And I just get real addicted to watching these videos, and I'm supposed to be asleep. So I'll be up watching pimple pop videos. I don't know. I know I know when it's like a cyst broken down. I just know all about it, man. I'm not proud of myself, but I'll be watching pimple pop videos before I go. I'm not going cap. One thing I don't do is I don't cap. No cap. No cap. I watch pimple pop videos before I go to sleep. And it just gets bad, man, because I'll just be sitting there and I'm like, damn, I'm on my like 30-second video. What's wrong with me? And then I'll be like, oh, all right. So they didn't. I know all the tools. I know about the lidocaine. I know about everything. It's a little sick. I ain't gonna front. You gotta be a little off to watch stuff like that. You know, it is what it is. But I be watching that shit. I be running out of stuff to watch. I be wanting to watch stuff, and it be so much rhetoric. I be like, man, I ain't watching this stupidity before I go to sleep. And then you get on that TikTok. And you get one of them some conspiracy pages. And then next thing you know, you're sitting here watching this shit all night. And then you got that. First of all, it's a cat one on there. Like, did you know that the first letter, what it says, the person who is stalking you, just hit the arrow button and hit more. The third person who comes up is stalking you. I'd be like, cat. Didn't want to be like, the person who's in love with you, hit the arrow button and then hit more. And the fourth person is in love with you. And you'd be like, and what you do? Like a dumbass. Go look. And there'd be all types of weird videos going on. They'd be like squeezing paint and shit. And they'll slap paint on the wall. Then it'll turn like burgundy and then the zebra. What the hell is going on? So yeah, I need to just be asleep sometimes. I need to go into another world, but I be on the phone watching stuff. And you know, it's funny when you watch stuff on the phone because you don't really review stuff during the day. That makes you realize how much of a bozo certain people are, right? Like you could lose respect for people on social media. You'd be like, yo, goddamn, you a clown paint. Goodness, like what are you doing? That's how I be sometimes. Sometimes I be cool and then I see somebody like actually sit up their camera. They'll sit their camera up and then they'll start dancing or something like that. And I'm like, you're a whole grown up. Like you actually sat your camera up and start dancing and shit. That's annoying. I'd be annoyed by that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'd just be like, yo, you was dancing today? You ain't no backup dancer, no professional dancer. What the fuck was you doing? You set your camera up for. Anyway. Cardi B. Let's talk about Cardi B. So, all right. This is what I think about Cardi B. Honestly. I can't say I like Cardi B's music. I can't say I do. I can't say that I know any of her music like that. To like it or really dislike it. I just know what I heard, it wasn't for me, right? But she does have an audience. She does have a fan base, and she does have people who like her. Salute to you and salute to them. But for some reason, I'm realizing that she didn't drop a sophomore album yet, and it's been a long time. This is what I'm thinking about Cardi B. I think Cardi B is under tremendous pressure to drop another album. That's why she keep dropping these singles. And now, after a while, they ain't really been sticking the way they normally would have. And all right. Should I feel, this is the question I want to know for y'all. Should I not feel bad for Cardi B? Let me qualify why I'm asking this. When it comes to celebrity fame and all of that, just really think about it. do you really know what you're about to get before you get it? I mean, you could imagine it, you could want it, but then imagine, like, do you really, really want that? Because when I'm looking at Cardi B, truthfully, I'm gonna be real, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. I don't recognize her no more. Like, her face is just really, really changing. Like, her face is really, really changing into some other stuff. Like, I don't know if she got her nose done or whatever, but I'm not really recognizing her anymore. And I think sometimes what we don't know as people, your perfections is actually what makes you perfect, right? You might have a cute big nose. You might have a cute mole. You might have a cute crooked tooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy as it sounds. Sometimes your imperfection is actually what makes you stand out. And the more and more I look at her, she just doesn't look like Cardi B. Like, we know it's her because of the voice, but in being in Hollywood and being in the front of those people, they start getting you to do some wild stuff to yourself. And you could tell that they get inside of people's head and start having them feel a way about themselves. And then sometimes your imperfections, they say, oh, we can fix that right there. And then next thing you know, you just walking around like this and shit, looking like somebody ironed your nose. You know what I'm saying? You start looking a little crazy. So I don't know. It just looks. And then when I realize that, you know, you coming into a culture and you just want to rap and you just want to do all that, and then like I feel like she might be in over her head because you're looked at as this top female artist, but you really can't carry it like that. You really can't carry it. And we got all these other artists that are not afraid to drop. They putting out singles. Yeah, they might not be top 5 singles, top 5 albums, but they're doing it. They're at least trying to fail. It's like Cardi B won't even try to fail no more. So I don't know. And then, you know, it was some cryptic thing that she's putting out there that she was ready to body herself. You know what I'm saying? And that caused Tasha K to reach out to her. And this is important to me because when we dealing with how you feel about yourself, self-image. I know, I mean, we do tease each other. We do say shit. I mean, you say what the fuck you want about me. I'm just going to get you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better look like Halle Berry talking about me. You know, you better be some Morris Chestnut ass dude, pause, to be talking about me. Because if not, I know how to do this. So you say what you want about me, I'm clapping back. But I ain't going to go get my damn nose done. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to go, you know, go get a shape up because you said something about me. Like, nobody don't have no impact on me like that. But imagine the pressure to be perfect, right? The pressure to be perfect because all eyes is on you. And I say that because when we deal about this art, when we think about this artistry and we think about this world that we in, do you really, really want that? Like, do you really want the ultimate criticism of everything you do, everything you wear? Do you really, really want that? Right? Now, when you think about it, she's pretty much stuck in being Cardi B. So imagine, you know, and I'm not trying to disrespect her, but imagine being a stripper in the X somewhere, and you might have allegedly gave a dude a handicap for like $25. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have spanked the dude monkey for him for like $25, and then now it's like $25 is beneath you. But it's somebody somewhere like, yo, she spanked my monkey before. You know what I'm saying? And imagine you go through what you go through in life and you go through these stages, but you're not allowed to really grow because what you might have done with your life was done out of necessity. But now you no longer have to do that. But you still have them. I see, you could change your face, you could get your teeth fixed, you could change your nose, but you can't change your brain. You can't change your box, and you can't change your brain. So them thoughts are still going to be in your brain. So her and Nicki been going at it for so long. So you got her, Nicki, Lotto, Coi Leray, the City Girls, who's about to tank on a project. You got all these women, then you got the new chicks. You got Glorilla, you got Sexy Red, Red. You got all of this going on. You got Meg Thee Stallion. Then you on different spectrums. You got Rhapsody, you got Cyrock. You got different women artists. And Ty Phoenix too. And now when you have to lead, you realize you don't want to lead. When it's time for you to lead, when it's time for you to be the top bitch, you realize that it ain't what it's all cracked up to be. So then one day you sit there and you say, yeah, I really don't want this no more. Because to have any thought of harming yourself means that you really, really fed up. And I say this all the time. Like a lot of times we sit in around the way eating hairy chicken wings, wishing you was in the mansion, and somebody in the mansion wishing they could go get some hairy chicken wings. So it's all perspective. But for her to have them thoughts and everybody thinking she on top of the world, she got Offset, whatever that means. She got riches. She got whatever. Is she really, are you really on top of the world if mentally you not right? Right? What does it all mean if mentally you're not where you want to be? If you're having mental breakdowns, if something is bothering you mentally, where is it really that? And again, sometimes you come in a culture and you just wanna rap, right? Like me, coming in a culture, I was like, yo, man, I just want to do beats. But I was able to pivot into doing other things. And I like my transition into different things because those other things are still there for me. But I never thought coming on YouTube and doing YouTube, I would have beef with dudes. I would have to have YouTube arguments I never thought that. Like, I never thought in 2006 and when I started going live in 2015 that somebody would make a video and say, yo, fuck that nigga, because I was like, yo, fuck he say that about me for? But then it'll be a complete nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I never thought that. So then it's times I was like, damn, did I sign up for this shit? I don't know if I signed up for that. So imagine her situation where I think she's afraid to fail. I think she's so afraid to fail that she won't even attempt. She won't even attempt to fail. She just like, yo, I ain't even going to try. I'm just going to ride it out, do skims, do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when it come to your art, you know, you just got to put your art out. To me, like I always say the shot you didn't take, you still missed, right? So, when you think about this shit, her saying that Tasha K reached out to her, and then Tasha K reaching out to her, I think Tasha K showed her some was empathetic towards her being in not a right mind state. In turn, make Cardi look back and say, you did some human shit at a time where I didn't expect you, because I'm going to be real with you. Wouldn't be me. I could owe you $17 million. You think about jumping, go on and jump expeditiously. I can't be saving people no more. I could save common people. I could save people with like minds. But some of these people, man, I wish I ain't talk certain people off the ledge. Now looking back, you know what I'm saying? Like in all honesty, I wish I didn't do certain things. I wish I didn't take place in certain things, how the events turn out. So I want to show y'all, what took place. Cardi B alludes to ending Tasha K legal drama after blogger reached out following suicidal thoughts. I just want to talk to my mom tomorrow, and I'm going to talk to my lawyers, but stop hurting people. So this is what she's saying. So when Tasha K reached out to her, she went on Spaces today on Twitter and was, contemplating, dropping a lawsuit. And she went on to say, my friends always tell me this, Cardi B explains in the audio captured by the digital blog Neighborhood Talk. They say that I'm the toughest, weakest bitch, but my heart is very big, and I'm not going to make decisions right away about things. I'm not going to make decisions right away because I got burnt so many times in my life. I don't want to talk to my friends because my friends are looking at me like, bitch, don't you fucking ever. She continued to elaborate. I'm not going to talk to my husband because my husband is calling me a pussy. And I'm not going to talk to my fans because I know y'all don't play about me. But I'm going to talk to my mom tomorrow. And she said about Tasha K. I can tell when somebody's going through some shit. And I could tell that somebody just feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. Surprisingly, it doesn't make me happy. I don't want to make wrong decisions. I just want to talk to my mom tomorrow. And I'm going to talk to my lawyers. Stop hurting people. Take a breather. Think. Don't think that I'm this type of person like she's nice because, bitch, I can get real fucking nasty. And they've been going on and on for some time now. Tasha K won the legal feud. Tasha K won the judgment. But just really, really just think about for a moment Cardi B having a heart because somebody had a heart towards her, and I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little different. Like, when I went through tragic situations, I got more love from strangers than I get from people that I know. And sometimes I feel like some people feel like it's good for me. I know me. I know my personality. I know that it bothers some people because it's weird to see a certain confidence in these days and times. It's weird to see a certain confidence. It's weird to see somebody like, fuck, he's so confident for. But my confidence most of the time, I want to rub off on people. My confidence most of the time, I want to show people that, you can be confident in your skill, your ability, your mind, and what you're going to do. Have confidence in that. You ain't no half-stepping. So me being such a go-getter, I realized that some people say, damn, man, I wish I could just sit on YouTube. I don't like to be on the camera. I don't like my voice. It's so much insecurity in people that when you see somebody that's secure, only because of I'm a veteran, you know what I'm saying? At this stage of the game, how can I be scared, right? I've been doing it for so long, but I wasn't always gung-ho about being on the camera. I wasn't always gung-ho about talking. At first, I heard my voice was different. Then somebody was like, yo, you got a radio voice. And I was like, I do? It's like, yeah, yo, your shit sound dope. And I was like, oh, wow, yeah, maybe I do. You know what I'm saying? But confidence comes from working. Not everybody starts off confident. So stop comparing your first book of your first chapter of your book to my second and third book. And I think sometimes people will see me and they be like, oh, he arrogant. He didn't know I'm not. I just been doing this shit for so long. Why would I be afraid? Why would I look at and be scared? Like I could go on a stage. I've done it. I walked in SOBs one day. They was having an event. I walked right to the stage. My man was like, you want to host? I was like, sure. Yo, what's up, everybody? I don't know. I didn't always have that though. But I got it. And I don't think people should be mad at me because you don't have the confidence or you a little insecure. That's why, if you notice, people go out on a limb to try to make you insecure about something. People try to say, yeah, you are dope. But, and after the but, here goes the most important part. So when people say, yo, I fuck with you, but. Now after you say but, here comes the part that they really feel about you. And I could, omit the, but I don't give a fuck really. You know what I'm saying? Like even people would say, yo, I fuck with you. I'm like, how? How you fuck with me? So I know where Cardi is at, and I know she don't have the confidence, and she got her body done. She did a lot of things that the average woman think they want, right? But if you're really satisfied in getting these things, why do you keep doing it? So if you got your nose fixed, why did you get your nose fixed 3 times? I'm not saying she did it, but I'm just saying in general. If you got a BBL, why you got a do-over 2-3 times? You get what I'm saying? So what happens is we're striving for perfection based off of what we see from these so-called celebrities. And we realize they not even happy. So what the hell make you think you're going to be happy? What you have is what you have. You could always work on what you have. You said they suspicious of your process. I don't know what that means. They are suspicious of your process. I don't even know what that means. You have to elaborate what that's supposed to mean. Because don't say they are suspicious and trying to put it on other people. Say you are. Don't say they think. Because when people be like, yo, they was saying, who is they? Who the fuck is they? I always ask people, yo, they was saying, who the fuck is they? Don't try to put it on they. Say that's what you think. Don't put it on they. Because unless you heard that in the room, unless that was a conversation that you had with other people, there is no they. That is you. Don't put no they. That's why when people were like, yo, I'd be like, yo, you got to drink water. Nah, they was saying, no, who's they? Nobody could ever elaborate on who they are. They just say they said. No, that's what you think. You know what I'm saying? That's what you think. You know what I'm saying? So you can't ease that one like, oh man, I'm sharp. Like you just can't say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't fall for one thing about me, like I don't fall for pimpery words. I realize a lot of people have pimp tactics or pimps or whatever, and they look at trying to use words to manipulate through words, and a lot of shit sound good. And when you think of wisdom, that's wise words being spoken. So when people sound like they know what they saying, I always sit there and be like, yo, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I see it every day. So when people say things to me, I be like, that shit don't make no sense. Like it really doesn't. And to somebody else, I can see why you fall for it. I can see why you fall for it, but not the kid. You know what I'm saying? I might have been born at night, but not last night. But back to Cardi though. Strangely, I feel like, and this might sound crazy to you. Strangely, I feel like she was so manufactured with somebody writing her rhymes, somebody doing her beats, image, surgeries and all that. I think she was such a creative player. And I'm saying this with all due respect because it worked, right? But I think that she's such a creative player that I think now she doesn't even understand or know who she is anymore. And I think that happens to a lot of people in front of our eyes to where, because you got to ask yourself, yo, what the fuck is wrong with Britney Spears? Like nobody don't. And then I'm starting to see people say like, Britney Spears she's free and all that. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be free like that. Cause she be like, what the fuck is this? What's going on? Like that shit is, I see and I know erratic behavior. Cause if you was walking in the hood and you see a nigga in the window dancing in drawers and all, you'll be like, yo, that nigga be bugging up there. So how is that not? I'm confused. So people don't look and be like, what the fuck is wrong with Britney Spears? But some people will be like, oh, but look again, a creative player. To where Britney was telling you, I don't even know how much of me is left in me. I don't know what's in me. Right? So a lot of times when we see these people get created, you got to realize there's a lot invested in them because everybody got an investment. So it's like a house. People build a house, right? And people build a house, and then this person going to do the plumbing. This person did the sheetrock. This person is doing the roofing. This person is doing the electricity, or maybe one person is doing all three. And then at the same time, we all have something invested in this. And then we might have had a blueprint, but then somebody come and change the aesthetics on something, and then we realize this ain't what we wanted. This house ain't come out the way we intended on it to be built. And it's the same way with artists and people and actors and actresses and all that, and singers. And you realize that everybody's in on the creation of you. And then when you the creative player, somebody say, I never realized that you had a cleft chin. Maybe you should change your chin. And then they convince you to change your chin. They convince you that your chin is flawed. And it'll be some old middle-aged white woman or white dude. And then they start fucking with you. And then you look in the mirror and they start saying, I could get you this L'Oreal commercial, but, I see that you're not really doing a lot of contouring with your makeup, and then when you do, your nose look a little bright or wider. They're looking for slim nose women, and if you do something with your nose, I think I could probably get you the $16 million that they got on the table. And you start saying, well, I'll go under the knife, I'll do this, that, and the third. And then who are you anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like if I look at myself sometimes and I say, damn, regardless to what, I'm me. Regardless to what, I'm me. Like ups, downs, high, lows, left, right, up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select, start. You know what I'm saying? Whether you get in the contra, freeze and all that, I'm me, right? So regardless, I haven't been tampered with, where it's like, if I sat here and I was like, yo, I'm just taking one drink. Just one drink. There'll be some people that's like, fuck it, man. You earned it. And some people will be like, you drinking? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy being who I am. Flaws and all. Like, see, again, sometimes your flaw is what makes you perfect. Because nobody don't got a flaw like this, especially if it's something that dealing with your physical, right? Like, man, she got a scoliosis back, respectfully, but she look good. And the way that her back is, it makes her stand a certain way and walk a certain way. And for that, she got a cuteness with it and all that. You understand what I'm saying? And then sometimes somebody could say to you, oh, your back. And then you start saying, damn, I know that I have an ailment. And now they make you feel insecure about what you got to deal with. But you don't realize that people like you for something, and then you start falling victim. So now you in a situation like Cardi B. They convince you to sue Tasha K. You sue her, maybe rightful so, because Tasha K and any other content creator shouldn't say untrue things about you. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I used to have co-hosts or whatever, I would tell them, you just can't say shit about people because that's how you feel. Like, if it's not true, you can't say that. And some people don't know this world, so they don't understand that you just can't be blurting shit out your mouth publicly, because when it gets out there, a person could say, can you prove that? You know what I'm saying? Can you prove that? And if you can't, if I call you a custy and I can't prove you a custy, then that's on me. So I can say, you have custy vibes. You an admitted custy. I can say things, but I can't just say, you such and such. I am? So prove it. So even when people say things about me, if I was petty, I could just be like, lawsuit, 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 lawsuit. Because you're not allowed to say shit about people that's not true. So that's why she got sued. So Tasha K was in the time, allegedly don't always work either. You know what I'm saying? So Tasha K reached out to her, and I felt like in that moment, That's probably the last person she was expecting to hit her up. And it made her say, damn, maybe she's not that bad. And I think Tasha K and Cardi B, not do an interview. I think they should just get up, talk, settle how they got to settle. I wouldn't say drop the lawsuit, but if you feel like it's a lesson to be learned via suing her, and you feel like you got enough money, you don't need it, what is her lesson? And sometimes sorry is not the lesson. Sometimes we gotta pay. We just gotta pay. So what's the lesson? So I feel like they should meet up. They should just sit down and they should disagree to agree. They should get to an understanding to where, look, we all going through shit. You going through some shit. You got all the money, and you about to take all my money, and I still care about your well-being. You know what I'm saying? So I think they should meet up and have a talk, and just come to an understanding that this is what we could do moving forward. We could just strengthen numbers with them, but then how do you ask Tasha K to change her platform and what she's about? Because that's what made her her, right? So when you say stop hurting people, shit, anytime we gonna fucking talk, we hurting somebody, right? Nobody wants that. You think Dwight Howard wanna be called a fun boy? That's that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's nobody wants to get called that, but nigga, you is. So yeah. So I think Tasha K had a time to atone, and she didn't. She was doubling down. And then sometimes, we forced to be tough for audiences, and then having audiences, we everybody got something to prove because we succumb to the trolls. That's why I just block people. Honestly, I don't succumb to trolls. I just get rid of you. I see sometimes people say shit, they be talking shit, and I be like, all right, I let it slide once, twice. You don't get a 3 with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want my attention that bad. So I don't know if like, when people leave a comment on my YouTubes, I can see all your comments. So if you wrote 10 comments and about 7, 8 of them were negative, what are you here for? Like, I'm going to just put you out your misery, because I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Now, if it's a topic and we're debating on a topic, that's one thing. And what I don't like is that people are so bugged out on how they speak. So, I've been putting a young sister on my page for a while who has health ailments, who's looking for a heart, and kidney, aftercare, and it could be very expensive. Now, me being who I am, if I can use my platform to try to save a life, what the fuck make you come on a platform and say something negative about me or her? Like, that, you gotta be bugged the fuck out. You see somebody's already going through it medically. They're already dealing with sickness. What make you say something negative? You gotta be a lonely piece of shit to say something negative. You could just keep scrolling. This does not fit what you're about. This does not fit what you can do. What make you say anything negative? I can't get it. I can't grasp it, because sometimes if I see something, I just keep scrolling like I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't got nothing to do with it. What make you stop and say, out of all the things I commented on today, I'm going to say something negative about this? It just doesn't make no sense to me. And what you don't realize is that one day we all got to face our demons. And if you put shit out in the world, when it come back to you, there's no crying. When it happens to you, there's no crying. There is no crying. She's right there. She's lioness queen. I always try to, damn, like, I'm not a big celebrity. I'm not rich. But the least I could do is put some of my monies and use my platform. Who the fuck else is using a platform to try to save somebody's life? Nobody's doing it, right? So at least I can do that. How many times have I come before y'all and say, yo, it's some little girl cheerleaders that need something. Yo, I seen some children I want to buy some toys for, and I show y'all what I do. What the fuck make you be so miserable that you would say something negative about somebody in need? This ain't no celebrity. This ain't Trey Songz bodyguard in Dubai. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And sometimes I'll be like, yo, man, that's the disheartening phase of this. This is the part that makes me say, you know, man, this what makes me second guess this shit sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, man, is this what people really are? Like, this is what I gotta look forward to in dealing with people in the world day in and day out? I don't gotta do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm mad sensitive about certain shit. My sister died from kidney failure. My sister was on dialysis for about 20 years of her life, and she passed away from renal failure. So if somebody comes to me, she don't know that shit. So when she comes to me and say that, I automatically think, damn, I lost my loved one, and I didn't really have a platform to say, can you do this for my loved one? Maybe I could do it for somebody else's, right? And then you got the nerve to say some negative shit to me and her? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, he always saying he a baller. He always saying, oh, he got money. When? And that's besides the point. Sometimes as a community of people, we have to rally around each other and rally behind somebody who has a worthy cause. Oh, you know, and it's like, this shit is just, it just, I'm just upset that I can't fucking punch nobody. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I come from this palm, you gonna see that white light. And dealing with the internet so long, I have to deal with, I just block you and just delete you, because it's like, and then you get stalkers, dude. You delete them off YouTube, and then they come into your DM, and then they hit you on Twitter, then they hit you on Facebook, then you see them on other YouTubes. It's like, are you okay? You don't fuck with me, so I don't fuck with you. All right. Like, again, so I say sometimes to people, what do you want from me? Like, do you want me to die? Like, what do you want from me? You just go on and on, multiple pages. What do you want from me? What do you want? You could just leave me the fuck alone. There's certain things I don't eat. I ride past McDonald's, go past Burger King. Sometimes burgers be smelling good, but I don't eat that shit. But I ain't gonna go in there and be like, yo, man, these burgers, man, it's killing people. Yo. It's nothing you could do. So I just had to say that, because, man, it be disheartening. Sometimes you think you doing a right thing. Like, yo, yeah, you know, fuck it, man. I'm using my baby platform. I ain't got 5 million. Imagine if one of these motherfuckers with 5 million subscribers that you are subscribed to use their platform to help somebody. And every month they helping a different person. Every month they setting up things for people. I use mine. I got a baby platform in comparison to other people, but I still use my voice, my actual manpower, my reputation to try to help people, and people still will say some negative shit to me. And I'm like, these motherfuckers been milking y'all for how long and ain't give nothing back. Nothing. Not a giveaway, nothing. They got members, they got everything. And I be like, damn, I can't even get a fucking like button shit. I can't even, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'ma still do what I do, but again, if it ain't for you, just keep scrolling. You don't gotta say something all the time, because you want my attention. It ain't gonna be the attention that you want, right? It ain't gonna be the attention you want. But if Cardi B and Tasha K could squash it behind the scenes, and I don't like nothing I don't like being barefooted and shit. Fuck is mine? I got carpet, but still, my fucking slippers. Yo, how my slipper gonna slip? So I seen the City Girls, Carisha and JT. Truthfully, I don't really know none of these people's music. I might have heard the music, but I don't know the music. It's not in my gym playlist. It's not something that I sit there and listen to under no circumstance. Most of the time I hear this music, it be in TikTok or be a big booty girl on Instagram, and she take the words and use the words and try to make it all make sense for whatever little narrative she trying to run. That's when I hear the music. But do I openly go listen to music from these people? No. But speaking of the Breakfast Club, shout out to my bro Glasses Malone, who co-hosts the Breakfast Club today, and he also did an interview. That's the bro right there, Glasses Malone. He also has a new album out, and shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? That's the bro right there. So they had the discussion of her winning the best hip hop platform on the BET Awards, and then she said something. Because Charlamagne was saying to her, like, you know, how do you win an award like that? And you don't even do a weekly show. And she had the nerve to say, who has time to do a weekly show? So I wanted to say to all the content creators who put in the work, who do a weekly show, daily show, nightly show, sometimes a show 2-3 times in a day, shout out to you. Because you might not win no awards. You might not even get no recognition. Sometimes I see people platform, they might have all of 4 or 5 views. That don't mean people are not going to look one day. That don't mean you're not doing a good job. That just mean bullshit like that, people, because basically she's a culture vulture. That's what a culture vulture is. That's what a culture vulture is. A culture vulture is somebody, because when we think about what a vulture is, it's like a buzzard. They always get the tail end of shit, and everybody else do the work, and then they come. So picture this, right? You got the elk or gazelles. You got lions, hyenas, gazelles. The lion kills the gazelle. So here comes the hyenas coming to take the gazelle meat from the lion. They fight tooth and nail, like they do. We see it millions of times. They might even hurt each other. They might even maim each other. So you didn't see that. You just seen the vulture just looking at them go at it. So to the naked eye, you don't see that the vulture had nothing to do with the kill. The vulture has, so you see this big, or sometimes it's a big ass a water buffalo laid out with the carcass, and you see the vulture picking the meat. And you like, damn, that vulture put in that work. You don't know any better because you don't see any signs of any lions or hyenas. You just see a vulture. That's what a vulture is. A vulture sit back, let everybody else do all the work. Everybody pave the way. Everybody else do what they got to do in the culture. And then they just come in and say, well, I'm glad y'all did all of that because y'all kind of set the stage for me. And then they get right in. So she's a culture vulture. And some people say, how could you be a culture vulture because you were part of the culture? Truthfully, you can't always say you are part of a culture because you black. See, a lot of people get that misconstrued, like, oh, because you black, it's your culture. No, it's a part of black culture, but that don't mean it's a part of your culture. Like, if I decided right now I wanted to make reggae music is not my culture. I'm not West Indian, right? So I could be the top reggae star because of the music or whatever, and people could look at me like, yo, how you got this accent, how you doing all of this? You're not West Indian. And then I'd be like, yeah, but it's the influence. That's some culture vulture shit. Because although a lot of things are black culture, we are very segregated, right? We are segregated with how we do things in black culture, right? Everything is just not, we not a monolith. We just can't say, oh, that's black people stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that. So when it comes to culture vultures, it's a lot of culture vultures. Just like everybody who jumped on the podcast wave, you have some people who legitimately love podcasting and do it. Then you have some people like T.I. who did a couple of shows and then stopped. That was some culture vulture shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's some, because why didn't he continue the show? Oh, he didn't continue it because he said he didn't make no money. There was no money in it. So that's some culture vulture shit. But you can say, no, but that's T.I. He could. No, still, you got people who put in the work. You can't just be a buzzard and swoop down and try to pick off the carcass of the culture that some of us built. And I can talk. I don't give a fuck who people look up to. Yeah, he this, that, and the third. No. I can say what I want in this whole podcast lane. I can talk. And even the people you look up to can't dispute what I'm saying because they know I paved the way for them and I came before them. And I'm happy that some people took it and taken it to different levels and different heights, right? Because that's what it's really all about. So what happens is if we have real estate on the block and I built 4 houses, if you come and build a house and the property value of your house goes up, then you raise the property value for the block. So the fact that people raise the property value of podcasting, I'm happy for that. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't compare myself to anybody else. I also don't be like, oh, you know, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? What people do is what they do. I'm not really into co-hosts and shit like that. You know, that don't work for me. I tried that. That really doesn't work for me. You know, it just really doesn't. But before I go, Joe Budden and Just Blaze. So I don't know if you know, Just Blaze had DJ Mark, the 45 King, passed away. And in him passing away, it got everybody in their feelings because, you know, he's a staple in the hip hop community. He produced for Queen Latifah. He produced for the Flavor Unit. Of course, everybody knows him from Hard Knock Life, Stan. I think he did this beat called Rubber Tree for Craig Mack, rest in peace. Look up Craig Mack. No. Craig Mack Wooden Horse. That's the name. I'm talking about fucking Rubber Tree. But that's what they say in this shit. It's called Wooden Horse. Look up Craig Mack Wooden Horse. It's fire. So when he passed away, I think everybody was in their feelings and we realized how our mortality is not what we think. And sometimes I say to people, and many people don't get it, and that's why I'm such a loner and introverted person, because I say to people sometimes, yo, we don't got the time that you think we got. Like, life is long, but it's also short, because anybody dying at 50, that's not a long time to be living. 55 is not a long time. 53, 40, 44, 45, that's not a long time to be alive. So when you see people pass away at these ages, you realize, yo, life is not that long. Life is short. So I think Just Blaze got caught in the moment of having these records that he got in his computer and he wanted to put it out. And when the Joe Budden and Drake thing sparked, I think many people was looking at Joe Budden like, how could you critique Drake? You can't rap. Now, I know that that's cap. Joe Budden has always been nice to me. He's always been able to rap. He's always made records that I like. I like the Mood Music series. I like a lot of his verses. He could just rap to me. I don't even have to qualify why I think he could rap. Joe Budden is nice to me, right? But for the most part, people love Drake so much that they was like, why is Joe Budden critiquing Drake? You can't even rap. You did Pump It Up. Like, Pump It Up is just like, that's his popular song, but that's not even his best song, right? So I think Just Blaze was trying to kill a lot of birds with a few stones as far as putting the music out, and this is Joe Budden rapping, and also paying tribute to 45 King by realizing if something happened to me, Just Blaze, how is this music going to get out, right? But Joe Budden wasn't having it. He, for some reason, just don't want to rap. Like, he just resents that shit. He resents anything Slaughterhouse. He resents anything with him rapping. And I would see, this is what I don't like about interviews. I watch interviews sometimes of people, and I know they're gonna suck before they come out because I'm not gonna learn anything new. It's gonna be regurgitated shit that we already heard, right? But I've never really seen anybody get down and really, really pull back the layers of why don't you want to rap? Like, what is it about rap and hip hop that bothers you so much? Like, you don't even, he was like, I don't even want to hear that shit. If you got any old verses of me, don't put them out. I don't want to hear it. And I'm like, damn, like, I myself have old songs on the internet. And of course I wouldn't be sitting here pumping it today like it's the dopest shit ever. But if somebody play it and find it, I don't really care. You know what I mean? But for him, he just adamant about, he's just pissed off. And I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't get it. I think, I would like to have that conversation with him. Like, what is it about? Do you feel like you was whack at a time? Did you lose your confidence? Did you or do you just don't want to be associated with these guys? Like, what is it? He kind of gives little explanations, but I think it could be a little bit more in depth explanation. I think somebody can ask him a little bit more. Like, what is it about hearing these songs that bothers you, or just even you being the rapper that bothers you? Because again, most people don't retire and quit. They get retired and they quit. And just for him to walk away and not want nothing to do with it, it just always, it just bugged out to me. So Just Blaze put some records out off the Glass House album, and Joe Budden really wasn't happy. But it's kind of two-sided to a certain extent, because if you leak the Just Blaze beat, now this is what y'all don't know. My Alias by Capone and Noriega, produced by Just Blaze, I think they kind of like, I don't want to say jacked it, but I think they did kind of jack it. I think he did the beat for them and they kind of like put it out. So he didn't like it. So that's all Joe Budden was really saying. Like, he didn't like it. He didn't like the fact that he put out the music. Why don't you leak some Jay-Z music or something like that? Because I think it was Ice that said he heard Jay-Z Song Cry Part 2. So there's a Jay-Z Song Cry Part 2 that, shit, I want to hear it now. Just Blaze. Could we hear some unreleased J Electronica, please? Could I get some unreleased J Electronica? Could I get some unreleased Killer Priest? Could I get one of them unreleased Beanie Siegel joints or Rick Ross or somebody? Could I get one of them joints? No. Matter of fact, I'm cool on everything. Could I get some unreleased J Electronica? Just send it to my DM. I won't let nobody hear it. Pinky swear. I won't let nobody hear it. Just send it to me. So Joe Budden was a little pissed off about that. And I get it, but I just wonder why he has such a disdain and a bad taste in his mouth for rap. Was it not his dream? Was it not something that he wanted? Because we starting to see, for the most part, that many people that got it really don't want it. And I don't know. What is it about is it the culture? Is it the business? What is it that makes you just say, I don't want to do nothing with it? You know what I'm saying? I just saw the video about Joe. He said that he didn't know how they had to compromise who he was, and he said he didn't like how they had to compromise who he was as an artist, and that led to his distaste of it. Yeah, but it's I think that could be a little bit more in depth. I think that could be peeled back a little bit more, because Joe Budden, for the most part, has done records that I was like, fuck you do that for? So compromise as an artist. I mean, in what way? Like, you mean the artistry or outside of the booth? Because we have different layers and levels to an artist. We have the artist that we see. Then we have the artist that goes in the labels. I grew up in record labels. I want y'all to know that. When I was young, man, I used to go to Cold Chillin' every day like I worked there. I promise you, I was like 15, 16 years old. I used to hop the train and go every single day. No money, nothing, to the record label every day. I was so in awe of the whole record label structure and how it worked. And how you see how stuff work is bugged out. It's really bugged out. Looking at the record label thing, how it's set up. It's not what you think. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people be like, these labels. Most of the time, the labels, so this person will work at this label, then he'll work at this label, then he'll work at this label, then he'll work at this label. So they really just bounce around from label to label. Like, there is like no real new crop of A&Rs. It's none of that. It's like people go from label to label. You know what I'm saying? Fly Ty. I was about to get my phone and call Ty just now. Dead ass serious. Ty's like, oh shit. I got a Fly Ty interview that I never put out. Yo, that's my word. I got a Fly Ty interview. Yo, I got a Fly Ty interview. Oh, nah, that got to come out. I remember that interview was very, very controversial, too, some of the things he said. Oh, yeah, I got to put that interview out. Thank you for saying Fly Ty, Philly Sheed. Yo, it's a dope-ass interview, too. We talked about Shan. We talked about, whoa. Now, where are you? I got to look around. But that's really it. The Interlude TV, youtube.com/the interview TV, the Interlude TV. That is, we're ending this month. We're going to end this month all strong. I'm going to start giving y'all a lot of content on there. I'm still going to go live here. I'm still going to do content here. No, I didn't put it out. Where's my phone? I got the still shots and everything. I got a Rockwaller. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yo, now y'all got me tripping because I want to know where this Fly Ty interview is at now. I know I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got it. I promise you, it's somewhere around here. I gotta find this interview now. Oh, nah. And the audio was burnt in too, so I didn't have to do much with the audio. Hey, I got something to look forward to. So, yeah, I probably got like 10 interviews to drop. And it's stuff that nobody has too, so it's gonna be very, very cultural. Oh, that makes me happy. Thank you for saying that. But yo, I'm on Twitter. I'm on the Full Core Mega interview is out too. It says that the Full Core Mega interview is on the Interlude TV, and it says Doggie Diamonds gets interview of the year with Core Mega. That interview was so dope. That Core Mega interview was that was like one of my favorite interviews ever. If y'all know anything about Mega, Mega is not really animated. He doesn't really talk that much like that. He does speak, but he chooses now when to speak, and his words are profound when he puts them out there. And I always catch Mega in a moment where he feel like talking, so that's a good thing. Matter of fact, if you go to the Interlude TV, I think it's actually let me see if I can. It's actually playlists of, it's actually playlists. Okay, so look right here. This playlist is Tragedy Gaddafi interviews. It's 4 parts to this interview. Fire interview. There's the knowledge interviews on there. I got Papa Wu, rest in peace. And these are the Cormega interviews right here. It's 3 videos. So yeah, this is the Interlude TV, which was formerly Forbes DVD Promo. I rebranded it, renamed it. This was a channel that I did a lot on. All my interviews is on this channel. A lot of stuff that I did is on this. Yeah, I got Fat Trail. I forgot I got Fat Trail, Jack Thriller, Frenchie, Vado, DJ Hot Day, 40 Bar, Bugatti from Boo and Gotti, Deb, Waka Flocka Mother. Yeah, then it said 10 years ago. Yeah, I got a lot of interviews on here too. Alley Boy, Easy Mo B. These are a lot of classic interviews I did. Easy Mo B, Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy said his mother got 11 kids by 10 different men. Lady of Rage, Rack Low from the Low Lives, Ja Rule, Sticky Fingers. That's why hip hop is so gay right now. John Forte. So I was interviewing Sticky Fingers, and John Forte just walks down the block. I'm like, yo, that look like John Forte. And I stopped him. I was like, yo, could I get an interview? And yeah, he gave me an interview. So yeah, this is, man, I was outside. Yeah, we was, you know what I'm saying? This is Ja Rule, Rack Low. Let me see what's in this pack right here. Oh yeah, it's a couple in this pack. The Easy Mo B interview was, love that interview. What's in this pack right here? Chingy, Titty Boy transferring to 2 Chainz, T-Rex, Math Hoffa punches Sirius Jones, Banger, Junior Mafia, Little Kim, my boy Quan Lee, QB, Farrah Funeral. I used to be at all the battle rap events. Trick Daddy, AG the Coroner, that's the bro, Shaheem, Talk About the Freestyle with Biggie, Unreleased 2012, General Steel, Cyrock. Y'all keep asking me for a Cyrock interview. It's on here. My man, this is Sutek, who negotiated a Loaded Lux deal and didn't get paid. Guy was with Cat Stacks, Jojo Capone, Waka Flocka Mother, Shabazz the Disciple, Granddaddy IU says Game Mafia. Yeah, it's a lot, because this was the Forbes backup channel, because somebody did something to the channel that we almost lost it. You know, wasn't me, but you know, so I made a backup channel. But it's a lot on that channel. And if you go there, so what that is, that's being revitalized, just new branding and new everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is way before I just did a lot in the culture, and I'm just happy to still be here years later. You see some of that shit said 10 years ago. You know, who could say they've been in the culture for 10 years? You know, and again, I'm going to start going live on the Interlude TV as well. I don't know if I'm going to go live with actual live streams or they're going to be taped. It's still, still trying to figure it out. But this is how this going to look when I go live. Product placement. Oh, over there. The cup is there, you know. So, yeah. I'm here. I'm working as always. What is this over there in the corner? Is that, do I gotta fix something? Yeah, I think. See, shit like that bothers me. You know, and again, this is the living room, and then when we leave the living room, I take you to the studio and we do an interview. So this is when I'm by myself, and then we go to the studio and do interviews. So pay attention for the hands-on interview to drop pretty soon. I have that's done. And I just be here just working on stuff, and I appreciate y'all for receiving me, good, bad, and different. Y'all know some of my shows I do, I'm just, I don't know, y'all find me funny. You know what I'm saying? I just really just say what's on my mind, but that's why this is called No Filter. Being that I'm demonetized, I get to be a little bit more expressive and say what I want. It ain't like they could take my money away. They already took it away. But that don't mean stop doing content. But I want y'all, if you can, please start supporting the audio version of the podcast. I need those audio numbers to catch up to my video numbers. So if you can, that's why I say go to doggiediamondsnofilter.com, because everything is there. And for the most part, when I tell y'all, go to, hold on one second. Let me show you something before I go. When you go into, come on, what the hell? They just changed all of it. There we go, view your channel. Shit. When you go to any of these videos, and I want to show you, I say a lot of times, go to the description box, because if you look at my description box of every video, it's the same description in every video. Besides the video description, you got the click here to subscribe, the channel perks, which is on hold, business inquiries email, the donations. This is a PayPal, this is the Cash App, and this is another donation thing. So if I open this, you'll see something different. This is a different way to donate. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know that you can donate a different way via the description box right here. This is through Streamlabs. This is the Patreon. This is the store. So if you want to support me, you know, buy a hoodie, buy some merch. I don't have outrageous prices. You see, I sell hoodies, $40, $50. I'm not on here selling them for $90 and none of that. You know, everything is on here. A lot of merch is on here. Intelligence and Gangster. This is for the kids too. These are kid sizes right here. I didn't make Intelligence and Gangsters hoodies. I have to do that. We also have Uncompromised hoodies. We also have Stop Hating. That means Stop Hating. We also, what else we got? We got the cups. We got the masks, what they trying to come. Remember No Whack Bars? I might have to bring that back. Shit, I could bring it back now. Dudes could, you know, curse and do whatever. We got the Black Love. And I got some more stuff that I'm working on that I'm going to roll out really soon. But everything is on here. And also, wow, I didn't get this for myself. Big ass, no filter on the back. And I'm going to take all of these off soon. So get these while you can, because the updated logo is going to go on all of these really, really soon. So this is the zip-up hoodie. But when you get whatever you want, you see the sizes. I don't got a 3X in this. I got to make sure I got a 3X. I don't need it, but you know, these are different colors. So as you go to some of the merch, just look and see if it has different colors. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are going to have different colors. This is the kids hoodie. You might have a little girl put in a no filter, little boy, blue. See, the little kids one has the updated logo. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, the little kids is the updated logo. The other one is, damn, that white look kind of flavorful. I got to get my little niece and nephew some. You know, so yeah, go here. I got cups. I got mugs. I got the tumbler. You know, you put your tea or whatever in there. Face masks, apparel. So this would be like women's stuff. These are all women tees. You know, they got V-cut. You know, you could work out on them. I also got like leggings and stuff for women, women's athletics, leggings, and also I have actual men pants. So you can get you some sweatpants right here, and you can get the sweatpants, the black sweatpants. I have those in colors too, though. See, you a lady, you could get those. You could get them in different colors, the sweatpants. But then when you get the sweatpants, you also can get a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Just get you a hoodie to match the sweatpants. Yeah, and just match it up. I don't got this in blue. Oh damn, I got work to do. I gotta go update this. So that's one thing. Also in the description box, this is the podcast on everything. So we have it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Then we have me on all social media. So this is the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram. I got to put the TikTok in there. Then we have my affiliate link. So sometimes you like, yo, your show look good. I'm showing you. This is the camera I'm using. This is the mixing board I use where I push this button. I could do this. This is the microphone preamp that you need for this microphone. And this is my lighting. This is also what I use to work out with. So everything is in the description box. So a lot of times when I tell you go in the description, this went down. This used to be like 170. Oh, y'all better hop on this. Y'all better hop on that. You know, so everything that you might want to know that I'm using, I give you all the information. Just a lot of people never look in the description box to see what it is, you know. So yeah, and this is Doggie Diamonds unfiltered.com, but I need you to support the audio. So when you go here, you can also go to the shop. You can contact me on here. These are ways to donate. These are the videos that, so if you missed the video, you know, these are the videos that you might have missed. This video is going to port over. So if you say, damn, I wonder if he put up any new videos I didn't see, you could do it. But see, now these right here, you can listen to the audio version of these podcasts on any of these platforms. I'm on Amazon Music. Like, hold on. Better not show none of my info real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure. let me make sure. Yeah, see, I'm on Amazon Music too. See, so that's the last show I put out 4 days ago, which I'm about to start dropping. Hold on, why did it propagate twice? Oh, start here. Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, I'm on Amazon Music. I'm on SoundCloud, as you know, Castro, and this is the RSS feed. I'm on Google Podcast. Whatever your podcast preference platform is it. The Patreon, you might want to join the Patreon as well, being that my members is down. So this is the Patreon. I'm going to update the tiers for this. But what I'm going to do, I got 72 members, 14 posts. I'm going to rectify all of that. I'm going to work on that over the weekend. But I'm going to put the Band Juicy J episode on there, the Band Drake episode on there. And again, this is things for you to donate. You could donate via PayPal. You know, you go to PayPal right here. You could always send me a PayPal. You could have it recurring. You know, you could just put it, you know, you can put $1. You know what I'm saying? So I got all grounds covered as far as how you can support me, my Cash App, everything. So any support that I could get is appreciated, you know, with me being in the state that I'm in right now. But what I don't want people to do is you know, I respect people saying, you know, like I'm not dead. I'm not gonna die. Like, you know, it's not the end for me. You know, it's only the beginning. And I really want to tell you before I go, sometimes when you get taken out your comfort zone, the best way to support me without a cut getting taken out would be Cash App or even Patreon. Patreon is recurring. So even if it's like $1, if everybody gave me $1 a month on Patreon, that's $12 a year. Seriously. It's not even a lot of money. And then I would just start funneling stuff over there. You would get it first before they get it here. But I wanted to say, because I'm in an uncomfortable position with not being monetized, it forced me to go over here and work on stuff. And I'm working on getting my Cash App verified because people just keep trying to emulate me on Cash App. Like that's just really sad. And I'm gonna show you this fake Cash App account that look how they spell my name. Like, hold on. Like it's just really you can't be in this culture just trying to win, man. Like people just do all they can to just, you know, look how they spell my name. I don't know if you can see it, but they put two. That's my name. They don't have a picture up of me. And they put 2 S's at it. So it's Doggie Diamonds with 2 S's. So anytime you do something for me, just look at the $, Doggie Diamonds. I'm going to be on there, but I'm working on getting it verified so we don't have to go through this BS with people. So it might be people who, you know, because it's people who I do the promo for and different things, the consultation. And sometimes they want to hit me up and they be like, yo, about 4 Cash Apps popped up for you. And I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? Like, I only got 1. So, I got 2. I got Doggie Diamonds promo and Doggie Diamonds. So, what I want to do is, being that I got put in a position where, you know, most people will shut down. Most people will just give up. Like, I came this too far to give up. Like, it forced me to work on something different. It forced me to be in a zone where I don't have to always rely on one thing. It forced me to work, and I kind of like that because I like to create. It forced me to create something fast. You know, I bought the Interlude TV URL. Like, it forced me to do all that. So yeah. So what I wanted to show y'all as well too, if I can, the Interlude TV. So I also have an Instagram. The Interlude TV has an Instagram. What the hell is this? This is in Arabic or something like that because I just typed it in. But it has an Interlude TV Instagram. And what I did here is I created a link to where if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, when you click the link, it's automatically going to go there and it's going to pop up for you to subscribe. But being that I'm already subscribed, it's not going to do it. But, you know, I just make sure everything. So if you go to the Interlude TV, I have an Instagram as well where it has, you know, posts that you might not have seen on there. You know, it's different posts, and I'm going to start putting up different stuff. Of course, Doggie Diamonds TV. I need y'all to go to the Interlude TV, the actual YouTube, and answer this question as well, too. And the question is, name a food that you ate as a child that you would not eat. It's also in the community. So I think I'm done talking. You know, because when you start seeing people leave the room, they're like, all right, nigga, you getting boring now. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to holler, I think TGIF, right? I'm thirsty as hell, too. I got 2 cases of water in the car. Good, I'm thirsty. I am thirsty. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all as always. I'm out. Until next time, man. Also, man, if you need consultation, you want to know how to do any of these things, you want to know how to build your brand, what's next for your brand. And the Interlude TV, we at 48,000.9 subscribers. Yeah, she just put it in. Nisha just put it in the chat. Let me see how many subscribers we have. Oh, yeah, we have 48.8. Yeah, so we be at 50 soon. You know what I'm saying? 50,000 subscribers. I also started the Clown Paint of the Day. So I just got to make the list. So we got some Clown Paint awards already given. So y'all got to check that out. I want the Donkey of the Day spot. Yeah, I'm gunning for their spot. So instead of the Donkey of the Day, it's called a Clown Paint. So the female cop and Caesar got the Clown Paint. And I got to think of it. And I'm doing the Clown Paint award every day. So before this night is out, I will be uploading the Clown Paint award. Trey Songz being sued. There's many things on here too as well. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting. Yeah, this is Ball Chick Rain anyway, don't start trouble, bro. You calm down and you get offline now. Yo, I appreciate y'all. Until next time. But yeah, like I was saying, if you need advice with your brand, you need consultation, you want to ask me questions about anything, book your consultation session with Doggie Diamonds. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds now. Must be Cash App ready. It is somebody who contacted me. And you said you needed promotion, but I could not understand your email. And when I tried to reply to your email, it wasn't available. So, yeah, I got to go look through some stuff. You know, H. Beasley, thank you for the Cash App. I seen it. That came through. Thank you for sending the money. I'm on Apple News as well, too. Damn, I didn't even know. All right, so let me show y'all that, too. I'm on Apple TV News as well, too. So what did you do that for? Okay, back to safety. Yeah, I got to fix that then. Y'all looking at my Gmail. Let me see something. Let me see. It was an email. Well, anyway, it was an email in here from somebody that I couldn't that I couldn't find an email for. So I appreciate y'all. Till next time, when these previous videos come up, make sure you click those two as well. Until next time, peace.